This game is so cute already. Anyway, hello there, everybody. This is CwapPlatinum. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the remake for Nintendo Switch. This remake was released in 2019, over 20 years after the original Game Boy release in 1993. The year I was born. Yep, it's the year I was born, and I was too young to play this game. And obviously, this being a remake, I do have some history with the original, obviously. But my history with the original and also playing it on the 3DS means that, well, I haven't actually beaten it. It wasn't really until, like, the remake, when the remake came out, that I actually really got into this game, and I very much enjoyed it because Link's Awakening is one of those unique Zelda games that you can never get anywhere else. And it's got a unique charm, a unique setting, and a unique kind of personality to it. So, yeah. It's gonna be one of those games where it's beloved by all, and I can definitely see why. You have two difficulty options right off the bat. Normal mode, which is the classic difficulty level, and Hero mode, which is the hard mode of Zelda. Take twice as much damage with no hard drops for advanced players. I practiced this one on the Hero mode, and, sorry. I'm gonna have to go normal on this one. It's not a game that I know particularly well like Wind Waker. I was able to do Hero mode on Wind Waker HD because of the sole fact that I knew that game very well. But, you know, as for this game, no. Absolutely not. But anyway, you have Easter eggs. Like, literally right off the bat, you have Easter eggs. If you type in the names Zelda and Marin, that is Marin spelled like this, you'll be able to hear this jazzy version of the menu theme. And, well, that's really for Zelda. For Marin, it's this. Once again, you can only hear this kind of thing whenever you've experienced Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, like most people have. Finally, by typing in this name, Totakeke, and there it is, Totaka song, it is. Yep. that's the famous Totaka song that's in every game that he's composed, like Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, all that stuff. You're gonna be in for a fun time when you already have Easter eggs, fun Easter eggs like that. So let's get to it! What a relief! I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must be still feeling a little bit woozy. You are on Koholint Island. Remember when video games started right away? I do too. So here we are at Marin's house. You can play along with all of her things. You can't even lift this pot, unfortunately. You can check out the things. Hey, what are you doing in my chest? Where'd you learn to do such a thing? I'm the main character. What do you want from me? Is this a stand for something? It says Goomba. I didn't mean to check that out. I meant to check out Marin. Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you're washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area, so be careful, okay? Okay, well, how about you, sir? Oh. Well, Link, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Terran. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? I think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of the shield. You got your shield back. Hold R to repel enemies with it. Yay! I got my cool little Hylian shield. And I can go in all 8 directions just like before. Actually, no, because 8 directions wasn't even a thing on the Game Boy. And as we step outside, immediately, like, right off the bat, like, oh my god, what? What is happening? Since the loading times are, you know, crisply long. I love this style. I love the style that they went with for Link's Awakening Remake. It's so good. It's so good. You can see it all in its 1080p glory, but you won't be able to see its 60 FPS glory because my laptop's not powerful enough, so you'll get 30 FPS for right now. But trust me, this game runs at 60 frames per second. The vast majority of it anyway, but the style is so cute. It's literally the Game Boy style, but done in HD style. I love it. I love it so much. Hey man, when you want to hit save, wow, hit up the system screen. You can get there by opening the subscreen with plus and then pressing R to get to the system screen. Don't ask me what it means. I'm just a kid. True, you are a kid. Indeed, you are a kid. Hello, Kaku. Hello, Cuck. I'm ready to murder you. But not right now, because I don't have my sword with me. Yahoo! I'm fine, and you? And I am also fine, Miss Search Engine. I'm very good. I am very good. Wait a minute, not you yet, because Mabe Village. Now, something weird about this game is the fact that whenever you go into a brand new area in this game, like here on the map you can see, whenever you entered like a designated area, the game cuts the frame rate in half for some reason. Because even though you can't really see it, this game does run at 60 frames per second. It's just that my computer can't handle 1080p 60 FPS recordings for now. But this game does run at 60 frames per second. But it has some weird frame rate stuff. Not really game breaking, but it's fine. Sup? Bring, bring. Hello, it's me, Orira. Ask me anything about the island. If you get lost, give me a call. You know, there's a library in the village that might have some good information for you. Talk to you later. Click. They have phones. What is this game? What is this game? You would never see like an actual legitimate like phone in Legend of Zelda ever. But once again, it's just that unique charm. How to say? Please call outside. It seems that old man Orira is a shy guy in person. Dude, I relate to you, bro. I really do relate to you. It's definitely my autism talking, but I'm a shy dude. I'm like, oh god, do I talk to people? Do I want to be sociable? Do I want to be like, you know, am I a typing person or am I like a not talking person? I don't know. I'm just a dude. Chain chomp. Yes, there's a chain chomp here. And inside Marin's house, you had Piranha Plant and Goomba for stands, apparently. I don't know what this game is, but it's amazing. Actually, I do know what this game is because I played it before. Haha! Anyway, you got Junya and Kiddo. And they obviously have no idea what they're talking about because they're just kids. But they offer up tutorials for you. Like the left one basically says, on the map, you can pin things that are important. Just like in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can pin things on the map to remember where stuff is. And yeah, very useful information. And the kid on the right said something about, you know, healing your hearts with a big fairy. So, yeah, did I know that? Yes, I did know that. I knew that kids offered up great usage of tutorials. But anyway, you don't really have to go here. You don't really have to go here right now. But you can go here to get a full map of our you know, world, Koholint Island here. And what's this? You can't read the tiny print without the aid of a magnifying lens. But where would you get one of those? Maybe if you lend people a hand, they'll lend you a lens. Yes, I see. How to handle your shield like a pro. If you hold R, you can defend yourself from enemy attacks, and you can push enemies too. Besides the standard shield, there's also a mirrored variety that can reflect beams. And we don't have a sword yet. I'll happily explain the swords in the Maps and Memories guidebook, which is actually kind of useful because in the original game, there were, and back in those days, unfortunately, there was no way of setting your progress. Or at least checking up on where you're at in the story. Especially for RPGs, because not playing for a long time in an RPG just really hurts your experience. And you have to be like, oh god, what did I do? But here, you can look at memories. These are conversations that you had with people in the story, and they remind you of your current objective. So that is incredibly helpful. And this is also the point where you can utilize, well, not really utilize, but look up how many pieces of hearts and secret seashells that you find, which are your 2 collectibles for this game. And of course, we're going to get all of them. I'm going to try my best to get all of them, believe you me. This is a bookshelf. What? You could see that? Okay. Even when the menus have charm, you know you're in for a good time. So yeah, going into more of my history with this game. Once again, well, before the Switch game came out, or before the Switch game was announced, I only ever had experience like watching and or playing the Game Boy Color version, which was Link's Awakening DX, which was, for all we knew, the definitive way to experience Link's Awakening. And As far as I know, I only got past one dungeon when I played it on the 3DS, and that was it. yeah. Back then, me and 2D Zelda just didn't click. And since this is a first for me, well, it's not my first Zelda game, but it's my first 2D Zelda game. And for a first 2D Zelda game, I definitely did good for myself because I really like this game a lot. That was a Girdle, by the way. You know, those enemies from another Nintendo franchise. I think it's called Pokemon, I think. Actually, it's Kirby, but I was just making a joke. Woot! Woot! So, you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters have started to act so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake the windfish. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Woo! Thank you, Mr. Owl. I greatly appreciate you. I got a sword. It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. So it's mine. Anything with my name on it is mine. And now we can start our adventure proper. And now we can kill things. Kirby wishes he could do this. You know those Gordos that have been a nuisance to Kirby ever since the beginning? Well, Link can just chop them in half. Yep. That's how Link does. Anyway, now with our sword, we can properly cut down things. We can cut down pieces of grass in order to get some perishables like hearts and the like. And yeah. Now we can properly defeat enemies, including Octoroks, which are those red octopus things, and Levers, which commonly inhabit desert areas or areas with sand. So yeah. Anyway, right there is a rupee, the currency of Zelda, and even on Koholint Island, those are the common currency. And yeah, you're gonna need plenty of them during this particular adventure. So yeah, just remember not to fall into holes, because that will give you some damage. Now, when it comes to hero mode, definitely the beginning portion of the game is hardest. Because while enemies may take half a heart of damage regularly, in hero mode, they take a full heart worth of damage. So, while you have 6 hits, while you can withstand 6 hits in normal mode, in hero mode, you can withstand only 3 hits. Because each Zelda game likes to start you off with 3 hearts. Unless you're Skyward Sword, in which case you get 8. It's 6 hearts to start off with. So, we've been to Tarambo Shores. We explored a little bit of that place. And now, I present to you the soothing sounds of Mabe Village. I love this theme so much. This theme is just too pure for this world. It really, really is. I love Mave Village's theme so much. And the remake does this so much justice. It really, really does. Like, it's purely updated to the modern style, and it sounds so cute. That's what I would describe Link's Awakening. It's very cute. And so good for a bumping the mic situation. No. So good for a first 2D Zelda of mine. Anyway, we found a secret seashell, but what do you do with it? Well, that we'll find out eventually. But anyway, we were just here to introduce Mave Village, of course. And to get us started, we got our sword and our shield. And we explored around. And we got started. Here sleeps the flying rooster. And I say to cap us off, we talk to Marin. Hi! Taryn went into the forest to look for toadstools, but I'd rather sing. Listen to this. It's called The Ballad of the Windfish.